I'm just a tall guy, dude. You're just tiny.
You just grew. I swear, you just like shot upward.
Happy Monday, guys. I ate everything.
I was just noticing how tall Marco is. Like, was he this tall before? Your head didn't go off the camera before.
No, I always lean over. I'm always hunched over a little bit.
What happened? Like, welcome back, Marco.
Yeah. You should see me and Olivia up here. It's just like that big.
Welcome everyone to T.Skies Monday show. This is our crazy discount show. So the items that we have on the show today are either manufactured here, and there are seconds. We call them. We call them a dip and scratch show.
Yeah, I like to call them like soul pieces because they each have like a little bit of uniqueness. Because with a lot of like stone pieces, there's always the soul stone for beaded stuff. So I'm like, they're just our soul pieces.
Basically, when we sell something online, it's got to be absolutely perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But this is handmade jewelry. Not everything comes out perfect.
I mean, I was started back last week and I messed up like a few bracelets. I'm like, I'm sorry, Christina. She's like, it's okay. It's for Mondays.
Yeah, the stamp is just a little skew or something. And then like if we sell it to someone who's expecting it to be perfect, and then we get anyway. I like that though.
Yeah, and you guys get to see the pieces too, so you know what you're getting as well.
The jewelry that I'd rather wear is something that has a little imperfection on it, honestly, because then you can say like it's handmade. Look.
Yeah, no, it's super fun. All my pieces are pretty messed up, but it's because I wear them while I make jewelry.
We have also a couple pieces off the gallery floor that we just kind of grab, and we like to do an accelerated sale on it.
Yeah, so we have actually a few items that are going to be a little 50% off today. We're going to do half off today on some of them, but we've limited the items as well because we wanted to add some stuff. Just some talks, right?
There's a Ronnie Henry out here.
Yeah, well, like we got Ronnie Henry.
His stuff is like, that's crazy.
We got a lot of the Stamp Dancer and T.Skies pieces and some gallery stuff.
2 other new things going on right now. We have the mystery box. 50% off. There's something in there. I don't know what it is. I was like asking everybody before the show what's in there.
Yeah, there's a sign on it that said do not open.
We can't open it until the end of the show. So if you stick around at the end of the show, it's usually a nicer gallery piece and it's 50% off.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. I can't wait to see what it is. Also, at the beginning of the show, it's something we want to do a little bit more often is go through like industry things, go through terminology. We've had a lot of questions about different items and why they call them that and that kind of stuff. And so we're going to go over a little bit of inlay. This also gives you a preview of this Friday show because the pieces I'm showing you will be on Friday's show.
Oh man, you guys are in for a treat. So make sure you're there for the Friday show, but make sure you're here for today's show because we've got so many discounts and we've got some lessons to teach as well.
Hi Jill, hi Amanda.
Always watching. We got about 30 people. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, hello, welcome. I guess we still have to go through a little housekeeping as always.
Give us a like, a thumbs up, give us a share. It really helps us get out there. Really appreciate it.
If you're new to the live shows and you do see something, everything is for sale today. If you do see something you like, it's pretty easy to buy it. All you have to say is sold, whichever number, and try to be as specific as possible as well. So like if we have multiple sizes, say sold, whichever size you want, like for bracelets, necklaces. And also with that said, wait until we post the comment so it's fair for everybody. So once we post the description of the item, that's when you can say sold whichever number. Because it goes pretty fast on Mondays and we like to keep it fair. And if you've never purchased with us before, we just need your email. So if you send us an email at hello@tskies with your name, your screen name if it differs from your actual legal name, and your email. And we'll send you some stuff and we'll send you a cart. You'll be able to purchase everything through there, put in all your information. Most of you already got that down, but we don't know. Maybe there's some new viewers out there. What else? I'm so rusty.
If you haven't joined us yet, we've got a private Facebook group called The Inner Circle. We'll be posting the link in the description below. Please join that. That's the best way to talk to us.
Yeah, we usually post like after sale stuff on those, except for Mondays. Mondays are a little bit different because we do such a discount. So with these shows, we won't be posting what's available after the show in the Inner Circle.
Yep, you have to be here live.
And I don't think we do any refunds as well.
No refunds on Mondays. It's already just super discounted. And we'll show you if there's imperfections on it.
Yeah, and if you have any questions throughout the show, that's what we're here for. We're here to answer questions.
Let's try this out. Let's do number 1, and then I'm going to go over some inlay stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the rest. How's that
Cool.
sound?
Let's get to it.
Okay.
I know you guys want to see this jewelry.
Let's check it out. We've got 2 necklaces for number 1.
Mm-hmm.
2 different lengths. This is our Desert Pearl line from T.Skies. It's turquoise. This actually has been sold out.
Yeah, because we haven't had any 5s.
We haven't had any in stock. The problem is there's probably some kind of problem. What is the problem here? Does anybody know?
I think they're just like some of these. So there's a specific amount of beads that go in between.
Yeah.
I feel like one of them might just be messed up, but it's hard to catch with your eye.
I can't tell what's wrong.
Or
with this.
it's off
like
by
a
just a
pinch or
little
something?
bit. Yeah,
Maybe
sometimes they're just off by a little bit of length.
If the size is off, they've got to be exact size when we sell them online. Here we go. There's some crooked beads on this one. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, we're not the people to. Chef and I
They
don't
just
look
give
at
it to
that.
us to say there's something wrong with it.
I was just like, what? How?
Go ahead and try to figure it out.
We've got 2 available today.
What are the lengths of these?
So we've got a 20-inch and a 16-inch.
So the 20-inch and a 16-inch each have a 2-inch extension chain on them.
Mm-hmm.
This is all sterling silver. The beads we call desert pearls. A lot of times a variation of these beads are called Navajo pearls. However, not all of us here are Navajo, even though a good portion of the people who beaded these, I think Victor beaded them all, he is Navajo. But
Yeah.
we don't want to appropriate the name, and so we call these desert pearls, which is sterling silver bench beads. 2 cups that are made out of silver, placed together to make a sphere, and then soldered together, and then a hole is drilled in that, and that was what creates the beads. They're
Mhm.
called bench beads.
And they're hollow, so they're really light and just super comfortable. I need to get myself one because honestly, I've been
Here's
seeing a
your
lot of
chance.
chokers. Yeah.
What's this would probably be a choker on.
Yeah. Should I try it on to
Try it
show
on.
everybody? I
Yeah.
think our camera 3 is set up properly.
What is
Might
the
just have to turn it on.
Price on.
It's no.
Let's see.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm gonna turn off the autofocus real quick on that.
So these are going to be 20% off today. Is that right?
30%, or 30 to. I think they're actually 40% off.
40%?
They're 30 or 40% off. They have 2 different prices because they're 2 different lengths. So there's the sheet right there.
Okay. So the 16-inch that he's wearing right now on his neck is usually $156. It'll be on sale today for $94.
Mm-hmm.
$94. If you're interested in that, and say sold 1A. And then B, which is 20 inches long, is normally $186, on sale for $112.
And now you guys can start saying sold. These are a steal for these. Because, I mean, I think we're still out of stock, maybe.
Yeah, we're out of stock.
I'm waiting for them to come back because I don't even have these in my collection yet.
Yeah, you'll see the... So if you want it, just say sold. Let's see. We got sold Leah Wolf for the 22-inch, the longer one.
I think Kathy Paddock was also trying to get in there.
Yeah.
Leah's the first to say sold.
Yeah, that's where the confusion comes in. So just remember, y'all, if you do want a piece, you have to say sold, or else it goes to somebody that said sold. But I guess Leah Wolf has got both of these.
Sold the 6. Tammy's going to take the...
Leah Wolf got one.
Oh, Leah beat you to it, Tammy.
Wait, did you want both, Leah? So
No.
1B was the 1B was the longer one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the other one goes to
So
Tammy.
Tammy's going to take the 16-inch, and Leah's taking the 20-inch.
Yeah. That's okay, Patty or Kathy. There's still a lot more in the show. There's a bunch of. I don't even know what's in the mystery box, but these ones are gone.
Sorry, Christina. See, that's how it happens. It goes just like that, real quick.
Let's see who got those. So we had Tammy and Leah. Thank you so much. And we always ring the drum just to pass on like our thanks to you from a small business. So thank you both.
$4 for Tammy.
Damn, you set this outside. Now it's real deep.
Yeah, that sun really helps. I wanted to run through these next. Now this is gonna be confusing because
I think. Well, yeah. We'll just go. You want to do it at the end of the show, or you want to go?
I gotta
in
jump
between?
off at 4, but if we can,
We can take a break real quick and just talk about
let's
this.
just do one thing. Let's just
Okay.
do. So I wanted. There's different types of inlay.
Yeah, we're gonna be showing a sneak peek. None of these pieces are for sale today. It will be for sale Friday.
So this is a sneak peek for Friday's show. Just wanted to get into a little bit of an educational piece. We get asked a lot about what the names of things are. And so I wanted to show you this. Someone was asking me specifically on this style of inlay, what do you call that style of inlay? and it almost looks like a picture, like it was painted. This is, you see, you've got coral and turquoise, got some abalone shell.
Turn it
Can you
so
see
it's not
it?
upside down.
There you go. There's that blue jay there. This is what we call portrait inlay. It's an old style Navajo technique where all these stones are finely hand cut and inlaid into the piece.
This one is nice because it has even like a framing. It feels like a picture frame.
Yeah, you've got jet or onyx and then abalone, coral, turquoise. Portrait inlay. Beautiful. This is probably more of the classical style of inlay. This is number 8 turquoise, but you see these little metal channels in between? You see
And
that?
those ones are thinner channels too.
This is really classically how they started inlaying. This is called channel inlay because of the little channels. The silver channels in between the stones.
Gosh, that's a nice piece. Oh my god.
Here's some pictorial inlay that is also channel inlay. You can see the channels in there. And those are all set up to represent this this dancer.
Even the face, wow.
So we call this pictorial inlay. This does not have channels. This is just stone to stone, which is referred to as stone to stone inlay. This is very classic technique of Santo Domingo Pueblo. This is jet on the back, but they usually use vinyl record, or they used to anyway, and that's pretty common. So we call this mosaic inlay when the stone is stone to stone, and it kind of creates a pattern out of it.
Yeah, if you know Isaac Harris, you know mosaic for sure.
This is a type of stone to stone inlay, also a mosaic inlay, but more of a Navajo style. Actually, it was coined originally by an artist that was Hopi. His name is Charles Loloma, where the stones protrude and stick out like that. So I usually just call it Loloma inlay.
Yeah.
After that artist, and you get a variety of stones, and they're 3-dimensional. They stick out a little bit.
They're a lot bigger and thicker than most inlay.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got that Loloma inlay. This is a something sometimes we call galaxy inlay, but it's also something we call micro inlay because, first of all, galaxy inlay, there's all these little holes that are filled. It looks like stars, so it looks like space.
Yeah, it's usually done with a night sky or just like any constellation style in it. We've had a lot of that come by.
So we hear a lot of people call this galaxy inlay, but also when the stones get this small and tiny where you can't even grab them with your hands, we call that micro inlay.
Gosh, so many sharp cuts. That one's interesting.
This one right here, we call this filled inlay. Basically, you take a drill and then you fill the drill holes with inlay.
Yeah, so all those extra stones, it's on a turquoise piece representing a corn. And yeah, you have all those extra stones drilled in and put into the piece.
So this fill inlay. And then finally, maybe we'll make this another video. I don't want to take up too much time with this. We want to get back to the jewelry sale. You see all those little chips of turquoise? We call this chip inlay. That's called chip inlay. And basically, with that, we take, so here's some Kingman stones. I don't know if you can see those in that bag. We get powder everywhere.
Oh, look at the velvet.
There we go. See those little stones?
Little nuggets.
Yeah, they're little Kingman nuggets. And then we stick those in this mortar and pestle. So we stick those guys in here and we crush them up. Whoop, there it goes.
Yeah, I always you always got to put your hand over it so it doesn't go anywhere.
And we crush them up.
So you can see all the powder residue from it.
That crushing. And then we that's how we inlay with those. So that was fast. A quick little
tons of styles. I mean,
styles of inlay. People are asking, what's the difference between the inlay styles that you have? And I hope that helps with that. Let's get back to what's up with this one?
So Tammy gave up on number 1, so we're gonna go through it again. We'll put in the description again, and we'll do a re-go, or we'll just redo number 1. This was the 16-inch. So this was the 5mm pearls with turquoise, 16-inch with a 2-inch extender. If we could get that descriptor in there for number 1, we'll sell this one again.
Is that 16 inches with the extension chain? Or?
Yeah, so it is 16-inch total, so it is, 14 to 16 inch. This is going for $94 today. If you did want this, it's still available. Hop in really quick, or else it's going.
This is item number 1.
What else? No.
Item number 1 for 94. Regular price is $156.
Yeah, so that's 30% off. Dang. Yeah, these ones are great. And we hand oxidize these. There's a lot of work that goes into all of this. These ones take a while. They go pretty much through all the hands of the jewelers in the shop.
That's it. Well, I hope to see you all on Friday. Actually, tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tell them what's going on tomorrow.
We've got a jewelry auction tomorrow. If you haven't been to one of our jewelry auctions before, they're really fun. They're a little hectic, but we raise money for a cause.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow we've got Naka coming in.
Oh, they're coming in tomorrow? That's cool.
And we're raising money for, usually it's for scholarships. In this case, it's going to the school. There's a specific program that they'll tell you a little bit more tomorrow. But yeah, 100% of the profit from the sale tomorrow will be going to the school to help.
And what does NACA stand for? What is the school for the people that don't know at home?
Native American Community Academy.
Yeah, so that's going to be cool. I'm excited to hear more about them.
Is that considered a choker? So a choker is, 14 to 16 inches. I think it's 12 to 16 inches is a choker. Any smaller than that, it's called a collar.
Mm-hmm. And it's usually a lot higher up on the neck.
It actually, it chokes the collar. Yeah.
Well, thanks, Shep, for teaching us stuff. We'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
Okay, have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, so number 1 is still available, the 16-inch. And don't worry, we'll go through a lightning round at the end. Sold one again. We'll get it. Okay, so Tammy's going to take it back. Okay. No worries, Tammy. All right, and we're going to go through the rest of them now. All right, that's number 1. We're going to go off to number 2. We've got a great belt buckle for you. I absolutely love belt buckles. I wear belts every single day. I can never find a good belt buckle because they always get sold. Hey, Kev, how's it going? Kev's on YouTube. He was one of our artists back in the summer, beginning of summer. And we have a question from YouTube. Our number 3 and 4 silver bracelets. Yes, they are going to be, well, this is number 4 altogether. They are sterling silver. Everything is sterling silver, or gold or copper. And it uses real stones and or shells. So to those of you on YouTube that are new, if you do want to buy a piece, we'll put the description down below. You just say sold, whichever number, after we talk about the piece. So this is number 2. This one is a belt buckle. I'll get the size for you because I know specific belts have specific sizes. And it took me a while to figure that out. So this one is originally $325 and it's going to fit a 1.5 to a 1 3/4 belt. So that's the thickness of the leather on your belt. I don't know who the artist is on this. Let's see if we can catch him. Let's see if we can zoom in there. So that's the artist mark. That's engraved, I think. I think it's either an M or an A. I'll have to take a closer look after I show you guys the piece. But this is a stamped belt buckle. So you'll see all the different stamp designs. It's even repoussé, so you'll see that through the back. With repoussé, you have 2 different stamps, and it makes a 3-dimensional stamp pattern. So this is number 2. Originally, it is going for $325, I said. And this is actually 50% off today. Sterling silver belt buckle going for $163. Excuse me. And this is a piece of Mediterranean coral right here. You see the bezel setting on it is a serrated, handmade carved bezel. So you'll see those lines are actually all sawed or stamped in. And then it's even got some great stuff right there. If we got camera 3, I might be able to show you. There we go. That's what it would look like on your belt. So I can actually, this is not the right belt to try this on today.
Aw.
But yeah.
I like a square belt buckle too.
Yeah, I've always liked circles, but I don't know. Square is just the classiest one you can get. Yeah, this is number 2 by A. Dwens. I think it's going to be a Navajo artist name, but you can always look it up on amera-indian.org, I believe, and they have all the different Navajo and just Native American indigenous artists will have their stamps, pictures of them, as well as their name and their tribe. So if you ever have any questions on that, we can tell you about them. Let's see. I'm going to take a sip of water because my mouth is dry now from having too much fun with y'all. How's everybody doing? Where are you guys watching from today? Let us know. Talk to us.
I see some regulars come in. I know there's some.
Yeah, we got some new people. If you're new, let us know. We'll get you some great new friends. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, come visit us on Facebook. We have a lot more information about our store on Facebook as well. We have an inner circle, private group. You can look at the pieces we make in-house. Yeah, bunch of cool stuff. Yum. Oh, it doesn't even fit underneath. Gotta put it on the floor. We got Southern Maryland. Whoa. Pennsylvania with Kathy. Tammy's also in Pennsylvania. Looks like you guys might be friends. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Wow. In the house. Los Angeles. Michigan. Yes, okay, Blackwood Art on YouTube has a question, so you should be able to look it up. If you guys look it up and just pop in the link. There's I think it's amera-indianarts.com. If you look up Hallmark website, like on like jewelry Hallmark website, if you just Google that, it should pop up and it'll take you to a page where it has an alphabetical list of a bunch of just indigenous artist stamps and hallmarks. Watching from Rio. Oh yeah, Leo Wolf's in town. I forgot about that. Yeah, some of you guys are in town. Some of you guys are all over the place. South Carolina, Connecticut, Texas, New York. Sometimes we even have artists from, or not artists, we have viewers in Germany and Japan as well. So that's kind of fun. All right, I'm going to move right along. We'll pop in that website whenever we find it. But on to number 3. Number 3 is going to be a ring. I forgot the artist that Shep had said. Let me look it up. It's Sterling. Gosh, Shep knew the artist on this. I think it's
Ron Henry?
Ronnie Henry. Yeah, I think that's what Shep said. So this is I think it's not a cast piece. I think it's actually hand cut and everything. But this is a ring with orange spiny oyster on it. And this is a really fun one because you see that beautiful shape right there. So I don't know how this one was manufactured or handmade by in general, but I could see it be cast from sand casting. But because of the polish and there's no pitting on it, and then there's actually a stamp on the inside that says Sterling, I would think that this was rolled out from a sheet that was about 2 millimeters thick, and then just cut out and filed, because you have that big round stop part at the bottom, or I should say the top. And that's a half round file shape. And you got some peyote buttons right on the side, as well as a kind of faceted orange spiny oyster. So this is a size 6, I believe. Size 6, you can see the original price there is $300. And I think we're doing a big discount on this today. It's going for $180 today, so from $300 to $180. So I think that's 40% off today. We usually do 40 to 50% off of our gallery pieces and 30% off of our signature lines. So again, if you do want this piece, just say sold number 3. Who's ever the first to comment, and you'll see what we see on our comments on the screen in the bottom right corner. You'll see those comments that come in. But if this is your size and you want it, it's going to you. Let me try it on for y'all and see how it looks. Doesn't quite fit me. I have some big fingers. But, oh my god, let's get out of here. There we go. Yeah, it only fits up to my knuckle, but it stands a little high and it's really comfortable because it's flat on the side. So it's not going to be an uncomfortable ring. And I lost my ring stand. Just bending over here. Don't mind me. And again, this was number 3, Ronnie Henry ring. Oh, spiny oyster and sterling silver. Moving on. We've only got one set of stamp dancers today, and by one set, I mean one style. These are going to be our Riverwalk style, and today we have, let's see, 7 mediums and 4 large. So a medium is going to be in full length, so a medium is 5 3/4 on the inside of the bracelet, and then an inch gap, so it's going to be 6 3/4. And then for our large, it's going to be 6 1/4 on the inside of the metal. And for the large, we have an inch gap, so it's going to be 7 1/4 to 7 1/2. So they're adjustable. They do bend a little bit, but I will show you the example. And these ones are going for a nice price today as well. These are sterling silver, number 4, and they're all handmade in-house. They're all hand stamped in our shop by artists like myself. I don't know if we even actually have these on the website anymore. I think these are discontinued. So some of the items that we have on Monday shows are usually our prototypes or soul pieces where they just have like some off stamps that just look a little different, or they're pieces that we don't sell anymore that we've kind of phased out, but I'll show you the design on them. And these ones today are all going for $84 each. So if you want one, say sold, number 4, and whichever size you would like. So we have 7 mediums and 4 large. This one is a large, that's what fits me. But you'll see it has 2 different types of stamps on it. And yeah, it comes to a point at the end. These ones are really fun. I've made these quite a bit actually. Pat is getting a large. Pat J. Handley. Just as easy as that. Pat is the one to watch out for, y'all. Do it just like her. She knows how to get her pieces right away. There's that one. Boom, boom. Yeah, and we got... This is the middle of our show right here. So yeah, if you do want one of these, please feel free to order one.
Are there any tinies in that badge? I have to ask.
No, we've only got mediums and large today.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
And something a little sad that I do have to say, we've sold out of copper bracelets, y'all. So for the foreseeable future, there's going to be very limited amounts of copper bracelets. I try to make at least 2 or 3 every week of like whatever I'm stamping. Usually it's a tune. We never even had any attuned copper bracelets before. But, I mean, we're gearing up for Christmas. It's going to be hard to get all the things we want done. But, yeah, that's what it is. All right, we'll move right along. Today's, Monday shows are very short, very sweet, very relaxed, you know. We call them Manic Mondays for a reason.
All right, shall we get the drums?
Yeah, we missed some drums. Thank you for reminding me, Nata. So, as always, we always like to drum for people who purchase with us to say thank you for supporting a small business. So, yes, thank you. Gosh, we have so many drums in my house. My mom's a music teacher, so there's xylophones, drums, and pianos and harps, everything. Oh my gosh, it's pretty wild.
Does she ever do the recorder week?
Yeah, she actually owns I think 60 recorders and 60 ukuleles.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll come home some days and she's like, Marco, do you want to do a duet on recorder? Because we have the soprano recorder all the way to the double bass recorder and everything in between, so we can play anything together.
That's crazy. I've
Yeah.
never seen that much dedication to it.
Oh no, she's great. She loves recorders, and there's some really good recorders out there, for people who play. I'll have to. Well, the ones we have are wood. But just covers of classical music, for all the nerds out there and all the gamers, there's one of the best games soundtracks is Zelda, Legend of Zelda soundtracks.
I could see that.
And on recorder, amazing.
I
Oh
can
my
see
gosh.
that. Well, better be careful. You don't want to change it from Marco Monday to Music Monday.
Oh, I mean, it might just be. I grew up as a musician, and my mom's a classically trained musician, so I know all of it. And she has a huge collection of turquoise.
Play hot cross buns.
Yeah, my favorite one to play that I'm learning right now is Claire de Lune. That one's a hard song.
Heck yeah.
And then I learned a lot of Beethoven as a kid too, so.
Everyone's a Debussy fan.
Oh yeah, Debussy. We love him.
Amanda is a musician too, it looks like.
Yeah, I love to hear that. I came on once, like at the beginning of when we started live shows here, and I played on the show. But yeah, I mean, if we get my mom's harp down here, I'd love to have her play. She's a classically trained harpist for 30 years. But moving on. I know we're too fun. This is a set, so well, you know what? If you want to buy them as a set, you can. If you want to buy them individually, you can as well. So these are actually a handmade engagement set with a cubic zirconia, which is just another word for a lab-created diamond. But I mean, we're in New Mexico. We're not really big fans of diamonds anyways. But it still looks amazing. With inlay, channel inlay, you heard Shep talk about that earlier. Oh, I guess I should take off my ring because it's not for sale. But this has black jet channel inlay. You'll see those channels in there, and it's a wedding ring, a wedding band, and engagement ring set originally. They're both size 8. Excuse me. The stamp on it is an M. Yep, that's the only stamp on there, M. And they're pretty old. I would say they're from the 70s, so I could see like 70s through 90s. It's hard to really do that.
You know, and you'd have to really like know somebody too. Like I am a girl that would definitely like more natural stones. Like the onyx, I wear a lot of onyx. So.
Yeah. And I mean, oh gosh, see, I'm just not a diamond guy, even though I took a diamond setting course in Belgium, but I don't plan to use it for diamonds. I kind of want to use it for turquoise. But you can see that it's got a handmade prong on top too. So the prong setting is what holds in the diamond. It's handmade, right? Oh my gosh. Handmade. Yeah, and you see that channel inlay actually pops out a little bit. And these are going for, they're size 8. They're both originally $275. So each one is going to be $138 today.
Honestly, I like this design. I usually don't recommend splitting up a couple. But if I was a size 8, I'd probably take the wedding band. I'd probably take that just for funsies.
Gosh. I guess I'll have to post a video of my mom playing. She's a classically trained like operatic singer. I'll post a video in the inner circle, as well as her albums. My mom has made 2 Christmas albums, like 2 Catholic Christmas albums. Yeah. And on one of them, in the recording studio is here, done by a Native American recording studio. I forget the name. She did it with her harp teacher, who's a Native American woman from Oklahoma. I forget which tribe. But at the studio, the guy owned a lot of wolves, like winter wolves. And on one of the songs, you can hear the wolf howling. It's really cool. So I'll put that all in the inner circle after the show, too. But yeah, these are 50% off today. If you like them, you should get them. And I might just bring in a guitar to hang on the wall here so I can play for y'all. Because, shoot, I do love to play. And that is number 5. Should we do a lightning round before we go into our final mystery box piece, or should we just go for the mystery box piece?
No, lightning round. Build up tension.
Oh, man. Should I take a picture? Should I look inside? We don't have any size small in the silver bracelet. We do have size smalls throughout the week, but if you look on our website, Blackwood Gold Art on YouTube at T.Skies.com, you can find everything on that website. And if any of you are interested in wholesale, we do offer wholesale, except on our stamp dancer pieces. That's the only one. But yeah, you can always email hello@T.Skies. Again, if you bought a piece today and we don't have your email, contact us at hello@T.Skies, and we'll get you some information. So Blackwood Gold, please reach out to us. We'll try to help you out. You know what? I'm just gonna look in here.
It's like the briefcase in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of a light coming out of this. Oh wow. Oh, cool. Okay, that's gonna be awesome. I know you guys will love that. All right, we're gonna do a quick lightning round, and then we're gonna go. Something's in here. Our mystery box. All right. So I guess I'll put on my rings again. Number 2, a belt buckle, gorgeous piece by A. Owens. A. Owens. That's what it is. A. Owens. This is a stamped belt buckle for 1.5 inches to 1 3/4 inches belt size thickness with whatever you want to say, with Mediterranean coral at the center with a handmade bezel as well. Stamped on the back, all sterling silver. Really great work, and it's even raised up a little bit, so it's really fun. Great piece. I would get it if I wasn't just coming back from Europe. All right, number 2, we got a Ronnie Henry piece. Or number 3, excuse me, Ronnie Henry. This is a size 6 ring. This is made with a really nice thick piece of sterling silver. It's about 2 to 3 millimeters thick. It might be 4 millimeters thick, I think. Let me actually measure that really quick. That's a fun piece. Let me see. Yep. 3 millimeters thick on the ring by itself, with a nice, really cool piece of rectangular orange coral, or orange spiny oyster, excuse me. Sterling silver, size 6, Ronnie Henry, originally $300, but going for $180 today. Number 3. Number 4, we've got 3 size large and 7 size medium of the Riverwalk Stamp Dancer bracelets. I believe these are not on our website anymore. But yeah, these are adjustable, so you can squeeze them down a little bit if you need to. My mom always squeezes hers down to touching, basically.
That's me.
Yeah, and I can't do that. I'm like, she steals my jewelry, and I try to find it, and I'm like, why doesn't this fit anymore? And it's just because you can squeeze them down really nicely. They're made with 18 gauge silver, handmade in our shop. You got T.Skies and sterling stamped on the inside right there.
No, they're still on the website, by the way.
Oh, awesome. And how much did they originally go for? 140? 130?
Yeah, 140.
140. So you guys are getting 30% off on these, I believe. And yeah, some of these I just don't know what's even wrong with. Maybe they're just not oxidized properly.
I guess that's the only thing I could figure, because I am kind of used to seeing them a little deeper, a little more contrast on them.
Yeah, and these ones are, oh my gosh, they're just a great deal. If you want some of these, yeah, they're great. I love having, I think I have one of each Stamp Dancer, which is really fun. And then number 5, second to last but not least, we have our engagement set. This is number 5. Each one was going originally for $280, but each one by itself is going to be $138. Or if you want the set, it'll just be $138 times 2. They're both size 8. And remember, y'all, this is the only place you will be able to see these pieces. We're not going to be posting in the inner circle after the show. So if you want one of these, if one of you have been eyeing them, we won't have them again for a while. And now it is on to the mystery box. So, there's something else in this box, and I'm just going to assume that it's also part of the set. Because...
No, that was literally to stop it from jingling.
Oh, no? Ah, dang it. Okay. Well, hopefully we have some more of these T.Skies shirts in at some point. Is this even a T.Skies shirt?
Yes, it is. But
It is. It doesn't come with it, sadly, but we'll have some T.Skies shirts soon.
I just didn't know what was in there, so I told somebody to make sure it doesn't break, and that's what they did.
So that's not part of the set. Neither's the box, but this one originally went for $1,800, and today only, I guess we're doing it half off. We're doing 50% off of the mystery box item. We'll call this number 6.
Okay.
This is going to be a tufa cast piece. I don't know who the artist is, actually.
Oh, wow.
This is a very nice tufa cast piece. I'll give you a size really quick before I show it off, so you guys can know.
Going for how much?
Originally $1,800. We're doing half off, so it's going to be $900 today. And for this piece?
Sorry, the artist?
No, because we don't offer layaway on Monday shows.
Well, you know what?
I was thinking we could for this one.
I will say yes.
All right, you heard it from the customer service representative.
And I can't say no to that.
There you go. Okay.
Just
This is
one piece.
a size 5 with an 1 3/4 gap. So it's going to be a 6 3/4, which means it fits me. And look at this piece. We've had it on before. This is a vintage storyteller tufa cast piece with a really big piece of turquoise on it. I'll show you the size of it. So it's just about, it's a little bit over an inch, 1 1/16. But these actually look like the pictorial images that are on the petroglyphs in New Mexico. So if you've ever had the lovely chance to see any petroglyphs from historical sites, this is kind of what they look like. And you see they all are carved out, so and it has this texture. That's from the tufa. But each one of these lines is carved out by hand. And there's only one of these in existence because tufa casting usually only gives you one piece. Because after you cast it within tufa, it breaks. So we'll go through the whole piece a little bit. You'll see it has the maze design, or the I always think of it as a golden ratio as well, but it's got that maze design in the corner. We've got some larger constellation stars. I could see this being a constellation-based bracelet, but you have some animals in here. This one almost looks like the sheep. This one has an antler design on it as well, so this one kind of reminds me of the caribou that are native to New Mexico. You've got some plant. Oh no, those are the. Sorry, I thought those were plants, but those are actually just the antlers. Some more star designs. You've got some deer antlers on this one. This one's really fun. Really nice piece of turquoise. It's a little older piece of turquoise. It almost looks like Kingman, but it's a lot more blue in real life than it is in the photo. So it's like an aqua blue. And we go around the back. We've got our bear design with the bear and the badger claw right underneath it, as well as some star shapes. I don't know what this one is.
Oh, that's a bighorn ram.
Oh, there you go, bighorn ram. Because there's the body. Yep. These are all native to New Mexico. And then this one just looks like a doe. It looks like a doe deer.
He's having a little drink right there. Oh, look, that's a snake there in the corner.
Yeah, and then we got our New Mexico rattlesnake and some more snakes right here. So this is a very animal-based, petroglyphic, pictorial, tufa cast design.
So you said that there's only one of these. So why is it so hard to get a replica from a tufa cast?
Yeah, so every tufa cast is unique, because even if you do get multiples out of one tufa cast, tufa is a stone that's a pumice-based stone, and it comes from volcanic sites, but it's a white stone, pumice, like for your feet, you know, but you can carve into it, you can make flat pieces in it. If you've ever been to a Reggie Mitchell show, they only do tufa and sand cast, but you make a design in it, and you pour the metal into this really big cavern you've made, this carving you've made into this piece, and it distorts and breaks and cracks the tufa stone as it goes into it. So sometimes you can get two, but it's going to be distorted either way, because you've hit it once with boiling metal, so like 2,000 degree metal goes into a piece of stone. It gets black on the inside. Devin, we'll bring it down one day, and Devin, we can do an example, I think. We'll do a demo one day on a Monday show. And it goes in once, you have to do so much cleanup to it, but it gives you a gorgeous texture. So we can zoom in a little bit more on this. You see there's that texture within it, and then even on the inside as well. Oh, right there. So you'll see on the inside, it's got that beautiful texture. Now I need the light.
It's almost like this piece of silver was meant to be this way. It's almost like it was created in the earth.
Yeah. With these, you get such organic designs, and I mean, with organic designs, you want to make more organic designs with them. So that's where you'll see fleur-de-lis designs, or even just kind of historically traditional petroglyphic designs. Yeah, and if you've never had the chance to go to New Mexico petroglyphs, get your butts over there.
You live on the west side too, don't you?
Yeah, right around the same area as you guys, but
this bracelet is exactly what I was thinking.
I grew up in the petroglyph, so you walk around, you see all these like really old historical petroglyph drawings from the original Native Americans who lived in New Mexico. And that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. So if you did see anything you like, today's the only place you're going to be able to get it. So we did our lightning round. We have a few minutes left. I'm not even wearing my T.Skies shirt, but I'm wearing a cool shirt. I'll show you guys. I'll show it off. I got this in Amsterdam when I was traveling. I've only been back for a week. But this is a vintage Kachina Dancer shirt that was in Amsterdam, of all places. I found an American Southwest store where this woman had Fred Harvey pieces, like, oh my gosh. I don't know what she was doing in Amsterdam, but the whole store was New Mexico.
Is that where you saw the Tahi rings?
Yeah.
I was wondering wondering about
It was
that.
wild. It was so bizarre. And I bought this handkerchief or this bandana that was a Native American sand painting of Navajo pots.
What?
I was just like, how? I don't get it.
Well, thanks for bringing it back.
Yeah, I brought a few things back. It was a very fun store. I think I've spent way too much money on a New Mexican Amsterdam store.
You're the only one who could appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, thank you all so much. This has been our Monday show. We like to keep them short and sweet. We'll be back tomorrow with an auction show. So we've got I'll just give you a sneak peek real quick. We've got a whole big bag of pieces that we're going to auction off. 100% of the profits from that show, meaning 100% of the sale of those pieces, are going to support the NACA School, so the Native American Community Arts School. It's a local school for Native American children to explore their art and heritage. Great school. We've never gotten the chance to work with them until now. So tomorrow, Shep will be on with one of their representatives, I believe. We'll be auctioning off some pieces, and we have a set price. You guys just auction it off in the chat, and we start them like hundreds of dollars below retail price. So that is a great show to be at. It's really fun. We usually spend a little bit more time on it, maybe an hour to 2 hours, because we always go through. We don't even go through all the pieces because we go to a certain limit usually of how much we make. With your guys' help, we support so many nonprofits in this town. It's really nice to give back. So thanks. If you have yet to join the Inner Circle, please go join the Inner Circle. We show a lot of our pieces after the show, except Monday shows. But yeah, we'll have a great time. If you want to directly donate to our nonprofit where we can help out, you can find it on our website. We have a donate command if you just push !donate. If you don't have anything you can participate with, we do accept cash as well. A lot of our viewers will send in their old jewelry to donate to the co-op, so if that's something you're interested in as well, that is an option. But yeah, check us out. Come stay along with us. Shep showed you some pieces that are going to be on the Friday show, so we'll see you back soon. My name is Marco. Thanks for spending Mondays with me. We'll see ya.